there's my desk. I am going to use Mod Podge on my desk. I love this desk. I spend hours writing at this desk, and this desk needs a facelift. I lucked out and got this desk at a garage sale one time, and I had to have it. I fell in love with it immediately. It's a really cool desk. It has, there's this one, there's my gum, and I have all kinds of things in there. And then I have 3 drawers. We have the first drawer, and that's where I put my glasses, this chapstick in there. This is a 365 for my Happy Planner. It's really heavy, but it's nicely stored in there. This is a picture that Brielle made, and I saved it, and so I put that in here. And then the second drawer is where I put all my stickers. And then the third drawer is where I put a lot of my notebooks. I have my word count notebook. I have my daily devotional book, my Bible. I have my traveler's notebook. I have my YouTube A5. And then I also have my A5 10-year planner. So I put everything in here that I plan for 10 years. And believe it or not, these drawers are so good. I'm able to put everything back. And everything fits so nice and neat in here. But that is my desk. And that box down there is a full box of Book 1, Eyes of Wynter. So if you would like a copy of Eyes of Wynter, let me know, and I'll sign that copy for you. Just leave a comment, and I will contact you. But this is my desk, and I love it, and I've got to take care of it. This is why I need to fix it. Can you see? Right through there. It's been chipped away. And I need to fix that. So, the next step is to try that Mod Podge, and I think I'm just going to try one little corner and see how it works, and then go from there. I'm really nervous because this is an antique. So there is my other antique desk. It folds down. I got it a while back, and it was before I got this desk, my teacher's desk here. And so what I do is I come down here, and there we are, nice and neat and ready to go. It sits my Surface Pro on there just right, and I think that it'll work out just fine. I read on the box that it's going to take about 4 weeks for my top to cure, so in the meantime I will be writing in this smaller space for the time being. The supplies that you will need is a cloth, Mod Podge bottle, sponge, and stirrer sticks. This is the brand that I used, and this is the ounces. I can't quite remember how much I paid for I am nervous, so I am going to fix that. And I'm going to come down here and fix this. So my first step is to put that all down the length of my desk. So I'm using this sponge brush. Okay, well, here goes nothing, right? Let's see how this works. I'm nervous. Oh my gosh. So incredibly nervous right now. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. At least I'll just do the edge for now, right? And if it doesn't turn out like I want it, then I won't finish the rest of it. But we're not going to know that until tomorrow. So I'm only lightly doing it to the edge for now because that's where the most damage is on this side. And then we'll go from there. I'm already not liking the sponge because it's showing brush strokes. I don't know if that's going to come up in the once it dries, so we'll see. I may just leave it just the way it is, I don't know, but I guess we'll give it this a try, right? I mean, at first I was really scared because it looks white and I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know how much I'm supposed to put on here. I'm also wearing my driving glasses to protect my eyes. So there is that. So this is definitely going to need more coats once it's done. But I think right now this is all I'm going to do. And I'll wait until tomorrow morning to see how it does. And in the meantime, I'll have my windows open and we'll go from there. Now, I decided to Mod Podge the whole desk. And even though it might not look like there's any difference on the camera, the detail on the side is still I don't know, appears to be still a little weak, so I'm gonna have to do another coat. But I think it's a little better than what it was. When I do touch the surface, it feels a little rough and not smooth. So I think what I'm going to do is sand it down and try a second coat. It's supposed to get really hot today, so I'm going to do that this morning. Okay, you can see a little bit of the Mod Podge still drying. I just finished. There's some specks on there. I'm going to be sanding that down. So I'll sand that down tomorrow. So I'm just going to leave it alone. But that's the reason why there's those white specks. It's because it was drying very fast. And because it's very hot today, it kind of beads up. But I will be, like I said, in the morning sanding this all down once it cures a little bit. According to the directions, if you're doing large surfaces, the directions say that it can take up to 4 to 6 weeks to cure. Because it's going to be about 106 today, I would imagine curing today for the second coat will be really good for it. But there it is. And if you can see the ripples. The horizontal ripples is not the Mod Podge. The horizontal ripples are from the MAC warping, which is why I thought of doing Mod Podge. The lateral ripples are actually from the brush strokes. So I will be sanding this all down tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. But it is wet, and the white is what you can see is still left. So when you paint it on white, it does dry clear. Here is my area where I kind of caked it a little bit. So I really don't want that stuff to peel off anymore. And it'll dry. And I'll sand it down. Here is a different view. And this dark area right here was here before I bought the desk. That won't go away. And if you can see those little ripples in there, that was there when I bought the desk too. So it is getting weathered somehow, or had been weathered, or got wet maybe some point before I owned the desk. And that is one of the reasons why I wanted to Mod Podge my desk. But there you have it. Now I'll wait till tomorrow. Okay, so here's my third coat, and I'm going to wait for it to dry. Yesterday was 106 degrees, today is supposed to be 99, and this is going to turn out to be clear, and I'm hoping that this will help my desk. I did want to add that it is important, I think, that when you apply the Mod Podge, that you apply it when it's in cool weather rather than hot weather. If you apply it in hot weather, it's going to dry really, really fast. Well, there's my desk. And, oh, and over here, it still needs to cure a little bit over here on this side. I sanded it down somewhat, a little bit, but as you can see, it is nice and secure, or it is glued in. So I am pretty happy with this. There we go. My desk is done. I'm happy with it. I sanded down the last coat, and that is why it has that dull shine. And if you can see in the camera here, the brush strokes. I think the only thing that I would have done differently to eliminate these brush strokes here would possibly take one of those paint squeegees. I don't know what they're called, but take one of those and smooth out the edges. So I guess you live and learn, but you know what? It's a desk that's going to make me happy. I don't have to worry about ruining the surface anymore. And I'm not sure that I will resin this. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. And it adds character. So I am happy with the result. So there's my world map desk. Well, it appears, because we're going through this heat wave right now, my desk actually cured faster than I expected, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the hot weather. But if we can get close here, it looks good. The Mod Podge did the trick. And let's bring it over here to that spot there. And it worked. So I'm happy. There's my desk. It's all done and ready to go, along with my brand new chair my husband gave me. I'm really excited to start writing and getting to work. If you liked this video, please subscribe at the button down below and hit the like button, and you will receive notifications the next time I post. I like to post every Friday. Sometimes I will post more than once a week. But until next time, have a wonderful weekend.